I wonder if you're anything like me. See, for years, I spent so much time researching the next best, greatest diet plan, looking for a way to start again on Monday, and extremely restricting my food just in order to be able to go on crazy binge cycles and fail at one more diet plan and feel miserable and feel full of guilt and shame and like I was a failure at everything I tried to do around my nutrition. Hey guys, I'm Kara from the Nourished Body and Soul. I'm a Christian nutrition coach. You might be wondering what in the world that means, and I'll explain all of that as we go. See, in 2016, I started the Nourished Body and Soul, and my goal was to help people to find healthy food and to help people to be able to find a way to keep living their lives like normal people without some crazy extreme diet plan or feeling like they had to just spend hours in the kitchen. I wanted to create recipes that were simple. I wanted to create a way that was sustainable. And in doing all of that, I got certified as a nutrition coach. So when I first started coaching, I began coaching people the way I was taught in school, the way that the books told me to do it, the way the course explained. Give people a calorie plan, tell people how many macronutrients they should eat. And I did that for a while, and here's what happened. People failed time and time again. See, here's the problem every person is different. And not everyone can step right into a calorie plan or a macronutrient plan and succeed. And the reason that I found for that is because so many of us are carrying so much baggage from past diets, past plans we've tried, past failures, and even past words that people have spoken over us. So one day, as I was praying about this and asking God why it was that I couldn't seem to help women get past this hurdle of a place where they want to lose weight, they want to live sustainably and healthy, but they just can't seem to figure out why, even when I seemed to give them the exact plan and the exact rules of what they needed to do it. God so clearly spoke to me. See, what happened prior to me starting the Nourished Body and Soul is that I too was in a cycle of disordered eating. I would binge and restrict, and I would gain and I would lose, and I'd be constantly searching for a new diet. But in 2011, God showed me a different way. He showed me His way. And that way includes realizing that because I am a beloved daughter, because my identity is in Christ, I don't ever have to feel guilty. Once I got rid of the guilt in my life over food choices, it was so much easier for me to be able to make choices that actually benefited my body. And so, as I prayed about how to help women find this freedom, God said to me, why not just give them what I gave you? And so I set off to create what is now known as God's Undiet. It's a 40-day course where I help women see their bodies and see food and their food choices, not just from a scientific perspective and not just from a biblical perspective, but we marry the two, science and the Bible and God's view on our lives. And what happens is this beautiful symphony of women learning how to eat well for their body and slough off all the guilt and shame that they've carried from other diets in the past. See, the reason diets don't work in real life is because they're created for a broad group of people. They're not created for you as an individual, and they don't take into account past diet failures, past views of yourself, and how you think of yourself because of what you did or didn't accomplish on a previous diet, and even past words that people have spoken over you about how you've done or performed on a diet or what your body looks like. What makes God's undiet different is that there's no extreme measures. I'm not going to ask you to count calories, drink shakes, eat food that tastes like cardboard. You get to eat whole, real food in quantities that you want to eat it in. And then, second, God's undiet is slow and sustainable. We make changes slowly. I teach you along the way how to change things. And we have personalized one-on-one nutrition coaching calls where I can help you with issues that you encounter, and we can talk through ways to make whole foods eating work for you in your life. What's great about God's Undiet is it's not a one size fits all course. In fact, we will do one-on-one coaching calls and we'll talk through your very specific needs, your very specific situation and circumstances. You get to have access to me fully throughout the course. You get to email me, you can text me, we can even have an extra chat if we need to. So the course is made up of digital videos that you'll access online, workbook materials, and you're given simple ways to make it work in your life. God's Undiet is the foundation for forever finding food freedom. You might be wondering if this course actually could work for you. And this course is for you if your own resolve isn't working any longer. If you've tried diet after diet and you're one of the people that tell me all the time that you don't have enough willpower to make it, I'm going to show you how to find endless amounts of self-control through God's Undiet. If you have a bad relationship with food, then God's Undiet is going to reframe the way you think about food. If you're tired of restarting every Monday, God's Undiet is going to give you the foundation to help you to find a way to build a sustainable way of eating where you never have to restart. And if you're tired of crazy diet rules, I'm going to show you through God's Undiet how to make real whole foods work for you in your life without a set of rules that will keep you from enjoying life. If you're a woman who wants to glorify God with your body, you want to be healthy, and you want to find a sustainable way to do it, then let me invite you to join me on the journey of God's Undiet. There's a link in the description below where you can look at testimonials of people who've done this before you. You can get questions answered, and you can sign up for God's Undiet today. I look forward to working with you and helping you find a path forward to food and body image freedom.